Hello, we are back. Welcome
Hello.
everyone back to this lovely first live stream of the day with another very pixelated Rosie. Hey,
And
Exec, nice to have you back on the stream. Lovely to have you here again. It's a big day for us. Unfortunately, you have to once again deal with Rosie being very pixelated. I don't know what's happening.
it's so annoying. I don't know what happened. So actually, sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work. And the funny part is, I think it started like 3 streams ago or so. Because before that, it was always fine. And now I don't know. So whoever may give me some tips and hints to fix that issue, I
Mhm.
don't know. But
Maybe.
actually, that's my face. Actually, that's my surroundings. So I'm very pixelated. I'm a huge Minecraft fan. That's the reason I'm looking like blocks.
I'm
Okay.
I'm very, very confident that your camera just can't handle your beauty, and that's why it's pixelating your face. That's probably the
Yeah,
reason why.
very reasonable, very reasonable.
Very
Yeah, so
reasonable.
I totally agree.
All right, so Exec, welcome to the stream. Needed to pause quick my engineering study so I can join the stream. That is a lovely. I enjoy. I appreciate the effort and the will to join us today because we have a very special stream. Arcadia17 also joined us. Hello. Arcadia is our very special guest today because we have a little surprise
Yeah.
for you. Because Arcadia, a big shout out to you, is not only our one of our newer members to the Tidal Rush community, but also super engaged and super motivated to unload every piece of feedback you can imagine about Tidal Rush, about the
Yeah.
game. Arcadia, we've also watched your latest YouTube videos. Took all the, especially Vin took all the racing tips from you, so he can finally beat you again. But thank you so much. It is so highly appreciated
Yeah.
that you take all this time playtesting the game, sharing all this feedback with us. That is like really appreciated, and it's warming our
Yeah.
hearts to see that the game is so well perceived
So awesome.
and so positively
Yeah.
perceived. So thanks for having, thanks for being here, thanks for being part of the community. If you ever want our feedback, of course, about the game you are developing, because I saw in Discord you mentioned you are building your own game at the moment, so that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
So shout out to Arcadia, please, guys. Yeah, rate his channels, check out his game. Maybe you want to share your game with us so we can maybe have a sneak peek into what you're building. Is there a Steam store page online or anything about your game?
So beside that, you can also check out Arcadia's YouTube channel because there's very well documented how to break records and set new records. It's very crazy. I think Arcadia, you mentioned something like that you grinded our game for like 12 hours or so just to have like the best way to master the course. So that's very impressive. That's very impressive.
Yeah,
And yeah,
thanks for the
like what we
bonkers.
said, share the Steam page, everything, so that we can also play your game together. On the other hand, I also just want to ask, Exec, you said that you paused your engineering studies. What kind of engineering do you study?
It's
Coming from
called the
another.
Cardus 2 and it's in Steam Early Access. So let's check it out. I think
The Carters too.
we have absolutely no issue with you. With also us, like especially the smaller developers helping each other. So if you're building your own race game, let's actually have a look at that very quickly. So
The
guys,
Carters 2, I think, is a bigger game, right?
yeah, so definitely check out the Cardus 2. That is a lovely looking game as far as I can see on the Steam page. Really nice style. And a competitor, so
Chemical.
we probably need to kick you now. No, we don't. We won't do that.
Oh,
Um,
Exec. That's quite impressive. Chemical engineering and focus on material science. Thermische Verfahrenstechnik. Holy moly. Uh, so I studied, I'm going to say it in German, right? Quickly. So Maschinenbau and Wirtschaftsingenieurwesen. But everything related to chemical stuff, kudos to you. Going to lift my hat. That's next to Elektrotechnik, it's hard shit.
Yes.
So
Was it electrical engineering, probably?
Yeah,
But
that's the kind
I
of
don't know. You guys,
challenging stuff.
you guys studied so fancy stuff. Like when someone asks me, it's like, "Hey, Ronnie, what did you went for, or what did you do during your studies?" I'm just like, "Yeah, I did marketing." That's easy. It doesn't sound so fancy. It is a quite nice study, though. I can tell you that.
Actually, when you throw a stone in Berlin, you at least are hitting one who's studying or has studied marketing.
But therefore, yes, I'm basically well aware and well equipped with tools to do marketing for all sorts of products, and you guys do the stuff that I'm too stupid to do. That's easy. So I think that's a fair treatment.
Oh, no.
That's a fair deal.
I would not say you're stupid. You're doing an awesome job, Ronnie.
I didn't say I'm stupid. I'm just too stupid for understanding anything about chemical engineering or electrical engineering.
It's
So
crazy stuff.
when it comes to that, I probably have two left hands, and then I'm fine. So today, very special stream because we finally made it happen. Tom basically just pressed the big red button 5 minutes before the stream went live. Our Tidal Rush Grand Prix mode, our tournament mode, is finally live, and it's finally on the tech demo. If you haven't seen any updates, I highly recommend restarting your Steam client right now because it should be available by now. We will definitely play a couple of rounds today. The team did an absolutely amazing job. With you guys, of course. The team did an absolutely amazing job over the last couple of days and weeks in order to fine-tune everything we can, squeeze as much as we can into the Grand Prix feature. Made it also from a technical point of view very, very stable. And I can tell you, we did had a couple of rounds. We had a blast. And I am very much hoping that Arcadia is also joining our demo sessions now. Because someone needs to show us how the game is be played, right?
and also the cool thing is, next to the Grand Prix introduced into the new demo build, we're also going to introduce 2 new tracks to the demo build, which are also part of the Grand Prix, which is very awesome. Regarding time trials and stuff like this, set up the new records. I think that we are going to reset the records, I assume.
At some point, we're definitely going to do that. We didn't have the conversation yet if we're going to delete our records database now or later. But we're definitely going to do it at some point.
Arcadia, you're working and
so won't be able to
also
join. Sorry, guys. Don't let your boss see that. No, but thanks for joining the stream, even if you are like a little bit distracted due to work, or you distract yourself with work. I don't know. But thanks. Lovely to have you here, and lovely to have you on the stream. If you're gonna give the new tracks, so the first thing to mention at this point before we jump in. 2 new tracks. Rosie mentioned it already. They're called Mangrove Marsh and Timberfall Peak. Before you actually play the demo, and I highly value and appreciate if you would do that, or we do, not me personally, but all of us. If you would provide us some feedback, and our designer Kev actually prepared a bunch of stuff for that. So for Mangrove Marsh and for Timberfall Peak, he created a Google form, which I'm going to share with you in the stream chat right now. If you could hop into that form later on and spend a few minutes on giving your feedback on the latest tracks and send it back to us, that would be tremendously helpful. And if you even want to go the extra mile, and Arcadia, I know you did that already, and others can do that as well, hopefully. It would be also amazing if you could record your very first round on the track. Because especially the first couple of rounds, you playing these tracks is super important information for our game and game designer to figure out like what's still wrong with the track, how can we still tweak the layout of the track, any curves, any ramps, anything that doesn't really work. So have a look at these.
HD Rosie is back. HD Rosie, 4K, 8K Rosie is back.
Your camera can handle it again. That's nice. Thanks for having you again.
Beautiness. So yeah, like what Ronnie said, please fill out the form. I don't know if you already mentioned that Kev, our lead designer, also likes to have like some recordings of the first playtesting. Would be
Yes.
awesome if we can also may share something like this. Do we have like a designated shared space or so we or a test users can may upload the recordings?
Not a designated space, but what you can always do is send us the files directly. So I put some instructions into the Google Forms. If you carefully read through them, you will find them. You can either use your Windows game bar, which I think is Windows plus G, which has an integrated recording feature, or any other recording software you can use to create the file. And if you want to share it with us, you can either upload it into your personal YouTube channel. So by default, if you have a YouTube account, you also have a YouTube channel. You don't need to do it, make it publicly. It is absolutely fine if you upload the video as an unlisted or private video and you invite us to see it. Or what would be even better, because we don't know how long YouTube is going to store these, if you just upload it to any sort of file sharing system, that's already lovely. WeTransfer has been actually quite a good source for that.
Exec yes.
Exec wrote, "Why I got the feeling Rose's beard is getting longer with each stream." Maybe because it is.
Yeah, I'm preparing for Christmas right now.
Getting into Santa mode. Nice.
Getting
I
into
hope
Santa
every
mode.
one of you already have your Christmas presents, right? Because usually men are the
Hot
ones,
topic.
and I'm probably opening a very sensitive topic now, but usually men are the ones who are like, I'm gonna wait until the very last minute because I'm out of ideas, or I'm too lazy, or I find other reasons to move it away. The sheer idea of buying presents, and then all of a sudden it's the 23rd of September and everyone runs out and like, shit, I need to get presents. Yeah, so be better than us, or at least better than me, and buy your presents on time. Everyone will be happy, especially you personally will enjoy it.
Yeah, always good self-made vouchers. Always good.
Always self-made vouchers, yeah. So, share the track phones.
Patchy, sorry, Ronnie, Patchy, I will do so. But actually, my wife is going to kill me if my beard keeps growing longer and longer, because I have, I would call it the superpower. My beard is going to be red, and if the sunlight is right, even orange. So it looks a bit stupid.
So you're like a hidden ginger.
Yeah, a bit
Interesting.
of. Yeah. It's my superpower. I can turn to a ginger.
I can turn into a ginger by by just letting my beard grow. Fun fact. Fun fact enabled. All right, so I would say let's not really waste too much time on talking. There's so many product. There are so many product updates. I could probably spend at least 2 hours in the stream of just talking about what happened to the game. But I think it's best if we just show you. So we will jump right away into the Grand Prix, into our game, into our tech demo. So fire it up, guys. Get your controller ready and start your engines. Rosie, are you hyped? Are you ready?
I'm very hyped, but I would say since we are not fully assembled, because Arcadia 17, actually the record holder of many tracks and many laps, isn't able to join. I would say it's like a test Grand Prix. We're giving Arcadia the chance.
Here we go with the test Grand Prix again.
No. What I want to say, we also need to give Arcadia the chance that
qualifying. That's it.
Actually, I don't know. He or she, sorry for assuming, but is able to win the Grand Prix, the first real one.
He's basically digitally right in front of you, so you can say you. I think that works.
You.
Arcadia, you're awesome.
Yeah.
So
I would say let's hop into it and have a lot of fun, right?
Yes, we're gonna do that. And I will create a session, because once again, I'm worried about my upload connection and my internet provider always being a bit wonky, especially over the last couple of days. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There was a lot of Amazon AWS data centers outages, affected like plenty of software on the planet, and everyone went haywire. So that also didn't avoid us. So we had a little bit of a connection and communication issue yesterday with the chat tools we use in the company or in the studio. That was a little bit tricky. So if you have uploaded the latest version on the tech demo, and let me quickly switch to my game here so all of you can see what we're doing. Here we go. You should be on demo build 0.3.0. That's the most up-to-date demo build we currently have. And by the way, sorry for the every once in a while popping up camera lags on my end. I've noticed that for a while now, and I have absolutely no clue what it is. I assume it's some sort of hardware issue because I don't think it's anyhow related to my internet connection. It's just that my camera all of a sudden stutters, and then like the build freezes for like 2 seconds or so, and then it works again. I don't know what it is. If any one of you has an idea, maybe our techies in the chat, what could lead my camera to just stop working for a second or two, I would really appreciate your help. Just like it happened a second ago. God damn it, I hate this. Alright, so let me host the game. I will go into Grand Prix, 1500cc, of course, because we are running the fast mode, not the slow mode.
Yeah.
And the session is open. And special surprise also, for the ones who haven't been in the last stream, the ones who've never heard about it, we actually didn't only make Grand Prix work on single player, it also works on multiplayer. So this is the time now for you to jump in a session with us.
And also maybe new to you guys is that we now have player statistics or player stats. Maybe you can say something about this before everyone is choosing a character.
Yes, of course. There's actually tons of changes to the game. And one, as you mentioned, is the vehicle stats. So if you went into a character selection or you press your customize button, just I did here, and you select a character, you see these little funky character stats bars on the right side next to the 3D model of the character here next to JDJ. Those ones have been for decoration purposes so far. And now the rabbit character and the cat character, so Felicia and Vinny, as we call them at the moment, they actually have a slightly different behavior. So Felicia got a bit of a higher acceleration, but her overall top speed went down a bit, but she is the heavier character, so she will react differently to collisions, basically. So when you bump into with Felicia into another character, she will be less affected by that player collision than others. And the other way around is the rabbit character, Vinny, who has basically, standard acceleration values, but a bit of a higher top speed. But therefore is also a very lightweight character. So that means as soon as you basically bump into Vinny, or you playing Vinny bumping into somebody else, you will immediately notice that you are very, very much affected by that. JDJ's character model we haven't touched yet, but that will happen very, very soon. So give it a try, whatever you want, whoever you want to play with, and we're gonna jump into the race. Cup voting or the track selection has also changed. So in the last demo version, you had this funky selection down here, which I'm currently using for cup voting. On single race mode, this is usually like the different tracks now. The 3 tracks we have. On cup voting, this is obviously random and Meteor Cup, but since we only have 1 cup at the moment, we can only
surprise.
We can only go for this particular one. Some of the many updates that happened in this game. So
yes, Arcadia, I'm completely agree. Give JDJ the best stats because it's the best looking one.
Exactly.
And now I'm feeling pleased, or I don't know is it the right wording, because someone wrote that I'm looking at like JDJ, so I'm the best looking character.
Mm-hmm. Not only that you look like JDJ, we need to wait for a couple of minutes because I just realized and totally missed that ads are running for our Twitch community.
Oh, really?
Since we're streaming on Twitch and on YouTube as well.
Okay.
Oh no, they are not running. They're starting in 2 minutes.
Not in 1 minute, in 2 minutes.
Yeah, they're starting in 2 minutes. So
let's wait.
We're gonna before we jump into the Grand Prix, we're gonna wait another 5 minutes in total because the ad is gonna run for 3 minutes. Going to do a little break. So if you forgot before the stream to do a little bio break, grab a fresh snack, grab a fresh drink. Now is your chance. And
share some good dad jokes. in the chat. I love dad jokes. Good dad jokes.
Or
is
share
always
some
good.
good dad jokes. There's actually tons of them.
Yeah.
Do you know that actually dad jokes were like super important for the development of society? And here's why. If you haven't understood that, then this is too high level of a dad joke for you. It actually works better if you have a pen and paper.
Yeah.
But this particular dad joke has so much style to it. I love it. Let's talk about the jarring adventures of Vin in Tentacle Forest. That would be a good story in the meantime while we wait. Yeah. Yeah. So for the ones who don't know, Skepsisology, who is also in the stream, who is aka Vin in his real life, is our animator, and he is absolutely in a love-hate relationship with animating tentacles. It might sound a little bit awkward, but it is exactly like that. He hates animating tentacles, and we somewhat want to include tentacles in the games just to make his life miserable and a living hell. That's the plan.
Exact. That's a good one. Ask my rich neighbor, what's your favorite body part? He money. That's good. That's nice. I've never heard it before.
And with that, we're gonna pause for a couple of seconds because we're running an ad.
Let's go to the ads. Right. Awesome.
So I don't know who's having an ad right now and who's still capable of watching or listening to what we do. Give us a sign.
Give
us a sign in the chat.
So I think you can buy like a premium version of Twitch right now, I think, and then you are ads free, right?
So you can skip ads if you subscribe to the channel. That's what you can definitely do as a user. I don't know if there's any other. I mean, what else is there as a user? I mean, obviously I don't have ads because I'm doing the stream. As a regular user, you can basically subscribe to the channel and you're ad free, as long as the owner of the channel, I think, switched that on. Because I think there's a particular setting. I definitely set this for us to disable ads when you subscribe, which is, by the way, not the request to subscribe for our channel right now, fellas. If you want, feel free to do so. I won't bother, but you don't have to. Why doesn't it hurt if someone throws a can of Coke at your head? Because it's a soft drink. Oh, man, that's a good one. That's a good one. I didn't know.
I think Exec is the new final boss of dad jokes, because also that one I never heard of.
That's actually a new one. I didn't know that one myself, so that's actually a good one. But I'm trying to come up with one myself. The dad jokes I used to know. Why can't I remember a single one of them? When you need jokes, they never bump into your head. Getting a Switch Mario Party ad right now, so we're on the right track here. So Nintendo picked us up. That's a good one.
Whoop whoop.
All right.
What we also need to do is to create our own emojis we can use.
Yes, I already have a couple of them in the pipeline.
Really?
Yes, I already have a couple in the pipeline, but I didn't upload them yet to Twitch. Because of basically lack of time, yeah. Because the streaming preparation for today, I have to be absolutely honest, it was quite tight. Because 5 minutes before the stream, everything had to be done. Like the announcement post for the new Grand Prix, the preparation for the stream itself, setting everything up, checking the sound settings, blah blah blah, testing the latest build to see if we can actually release it, and so much stuff. That was insane.
And like always, you did a good job, Ronnie. I need to say this. Yeah, because I'm the lazy dude. I was just once forced to do everything on my own, and you have seen I started with a delay. And even with a lot of stuff going on, Ronnie managed to start a timer at the right time, to start the stream without any delays. And I'm just the lazy one who are joining the stream, unprepared as always, just giving bad comments about everything you want to say.
That's the way we roll. That's good. Right? That's the way we roll. I mean, honestly, streaming preparation sounds like sounds like a big thing. It is. It honestly, guys, it isn't. Let's be honest. Let's put it down to earth. It is not complicated. You sit down.
It's very complicated.
You sit down
very
for maybe
complicated.
5 to 10 minutes and think about what could I talk about in the next stream, and then you're like, what did we did over the last couple of weeks that we haven't shared before? And you're like, da 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 da, and then all of a sudden you have 60 minutes of material, and you're gone. Easy as that. So.
What Gordon Ramsay doing Burger King at? What the?
Gordon Ramsay endorsing Burger King at late stage of capitalism as fuck. All right, ads are gone. We are back. Thanks for enduring Gordon Ramsay's Burger King ads. So we can start. So everyone who hasn't jumped into the demo, last chance. We're probably gonna start the race in 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, let's wait.
We're gonna start. You didn't miss anything. We did talk a bit about streaming preparation. We did talk a bit about the very exciting and very short first 2 days of the stream. So a lot of stuff happened over the last 2 days. That was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I'm gonna start the race then. Here we go.
So this is the time where friendship's gonna end. Fully focused, destroy the enemy.
So
and
are we officially treating this as the qualifying for the first proper Grand Prix?
Qualifying.
Okay.
and since Arcadia set up new records, already qualified, leading first position.
You know what the bad thing is now? I have so much pressure on my shoulders right now because Arcadia's watching and I'm driving like shit lately. I'm missing like all the items and I'm driving like crap, so I hope I will be able to upend his standards.
It happens to me. It happens to me. I actually missed the first item. What the foo-foo? Croc blocked. Croc blocked.
So no favorite statement, isn't it? I'm still thinking about how you can take or how you can change crocked and gathered into a proper custom emoji. I mean, of course, it's going to be the croc and the gator, but in what sort of image composition? What image style?
Who is this with the rainbow flag sandbanking next to me? It's Skepsology.
Get rid of these thingy-majingies here. Ah! You absolute monster. Okay, let's take a little shortcut here and we go. Somewhat, I need to figure out how I get rid of these 3-minute ads at the beginning of our stream. They're really annoying.
And there's Ronnie again.
Fighting for my life.
Banking a lot of items.
Just torpedoes this time, so no worries. Or actually you have to worry, but not as bad. This could be the perfect like kickoff for a Steam achievement. Like I did saw one of the ideas for Steam achievements or for achievements in general was calling what was the name again? But some funny name for a Steam achievement saying like fire a couple of salvos of missiles, and I have like 8 rockets on me right now. So if that's not working, then I don't know. My god, Finn. Been banking all the boosts. Second place.
One question. So if the blue torpedo is fired and it's aiming always for the first position,
yeah,
and the first one reached the goal, the finish line, does it then automatically switch to the second in lead or to the third in lead? Because if not, we need to adjust this.
I think it doesn't at the moment. I think it's not switching targets as soon as it. I think it's only switching targets when the first and second position are changing. So, for example, if I have been on first position and you shoot a blue rocket torpedo at me and I fall back on second, I think then the torpedo target switches. But this is like 50% proven knowledge.
So guys, what do you think? Should it switch the position if the first one is already at the finish line? That it now chasing the second in lead?
All right. So welcome to Mangrove Marsh, our swampy forestry, super chilled out level. Kick things off with a bunch of lovely mines, as always. What's the sound on the stream, by the way, chat? Can you give me a sign if the game sound is too loud? Because sometimes music is very silent, sound is very loud. I'm gonna get a feeling for the proper settings. All good. Right. Can you actually hear the music? Because I can barely hear my own music. Just don't know why I tried to overtake Vin there for a second, because he was armed with so many torpedoes. Go. Oh no! Vin, what the hell? How many mines did you have?
Oh, what the? Why I was slowed down?
Was a close one. Did you touch
thing,
the collision meshes on the locks?
No. It was like the same animation if I was hit by something, but there wasn't something. I was just like that. So even it's a qualifying. It's a qualifying.
It's a qualifying. It was like 30 mines on the track. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea where Vin got all these mines from. But that's also one of the changes we did in the game. And let us know what you think about it. We did manipulate the weapon chance table a bit. So before we had a lot of problems with, like, there were a lot of new torpedoes. It was quite hard to defend your position if you were on first place, because you were only getting fields to defend yourself, basically. A couple of other issues. So what we did is we manipulated the weapon chance table a bit to change the weighting of how high the chance is to get a certain weapon according to the position at the distance to the first position you have.
Oh!
One's frustrated there. Remember, it's a qualifying. There's no reason to be frustrated. This is, by the way, guys, the full peak, and I think especially the peak cave, they did a fantastic job on that one. Those red crystals, I absolutely love them. Oh. No clue how Vin just dodged all my mines, but that was impressive. Oh, torpedo incoming! Ah, God, I ran into my... I think I even placed that mine myself. Yeah, lots of addition to the track environments lately. If you have been part of the latest streams, 1 or 2 streams, we have also done a short sneak peek into the newest tracks by then, and they changed quite dramatically since then. But sorry to all the band for that, but you were in my way. Yeah, lots of stuff have actually changed. What I especially like is the new billboards that, or the fillboards as we like to call them. The fillboards that Phil put up, like all those little in-game advertisements here. We have those track signals on the side, the rumble strips, to give the player a little bit more direction of where to go, where he can go. Lots of more waterfall effect. I think the tracks have really made a great first appearance on the tech demo at this point. Let us know what you think about the tracks, chat. I would be really interested. How many torpedoes do you guys want to fire at me? It's like, hell. Torpedo incoming!
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Fought myself back. I think Vin is now very angry. Because I just overtook him on the last meter.
Arcadia, that's the meaning, or that's the reason why we put those waterfalls into the cave. You're not able to see what's behind.
Yeah, I think I understand the comment in general. Oh, I'm also in first place. I didn't notice that. Nice. Won the qualifying, so to say.
Oh, by accident.
Ah, by accident. Oopsie daisy. No, the waterfall effect is in fact probably a little bit too much. So we definitely VFX is too much.
I think it was me. Sorry, Axel.
Shot me down. I will kill you in real life. No death threatening. So we are all friendly rivals.
Did you mean because you wanted to enter the shortcut? No, I think I shot you mid-air. That is, I've seen that.
It was an impressive shot. I think I saw that even.
And we have a special guest. Sorry, guys, because cat content is always cool.
Oh yes, we need a cat cam. I said that for a million times. We need like an extra webcam for cat content. And by the way, our team is huge, a huge cat-loving team. So if you have any cat images or cat content to share, that's your time. Like right live on stream. That's the way to do.
And that's also my lovely daughter next to me.
Great to have you on the stream. Unfortunately, I don't have a cat myself anymore. I used to have one when I was a kid. Actually, many cats, actually, not only one. Yeah. As soon as I basically moved out, I had to make a hard decision of not getting a cat again. It broke my heart, I must say. To be absolutely honest, it broke my heart. Camp for bringing more spectators, understandable. Yeah, totally. Yeah. That's the way how you create content. Forget about all the fancy strategies you can do in social media. Just do a cat cam and you're good.
Oh, I was way too fast now.
Armor for shooting me down.
I think it's something Arcadia cannot understand. What? Too fast?
Did you have a look into Arcadia's video he sent? The way or the pathing he's taking while racing is actually quite an interesting one. I've never seen that. I've never actually thought about that.
Yeah, I'm also very happy to see how he's going to manage the new one, the new tracks.
Let's go, Cozy. You want it. You want to kill Vin. Uh-oh, Vin got croc. Oh. Ah, Geezer! Very last second. That was a close one. Yeet. Oh, that almost cost me the win. I fucked up the last drift. Whee! That was a close one.
There is so much pressure here, but you already delivered, Arcadia. You already have proven that you are actually able to be the record holder for a long time. But I'm happy to see how you actually manage the new tracks and what you may figure out, what we have never seen, while designing and while playing. So, 2000 cc here for the real test. But 2000 cc is only in dev mode, right?
That is only in the development build of the game. Yeah.
What happened to Phil?
He got blasted in the air. I don't know. what happened to Phil actually? It's probably going to be one of the highlight clips for the stream. What happened to Phil?
What happened to Phil?
Find out in the next episode.
I think he was picking up flowers or something like this. Or just enjoying the view of the track.
Picking crayons, as we used to say in school. I already see a bunch of rockets being fired at me. Lovely.
Oh, and I was sandbagged right at the beginning. It's always...
Finn and me. A festival of rockets. You wanted to fire a red missile at me.
Everyone, I think.
I see you. I'm watching you. What does the last update include? Only GP world with 1 to 2 new tracks? Is there a complete changelog on Steam? Yes, actually, I did post a quite extensive changelog on the Steam in the Steam announcement section. So if you go to the Steam page, you will actually see a announcement post for this update. There has been character and vehicle stats, what we already mentioned. There has been a bunch of changes to the track, obviously, lots of track repairs, all the functionality about Grand Prix mode. There has been, did I already mention the weapon chance table? Yeah, the weapon chance table. I try not to watch too much the track, so I discover them a bit later. Yeah, that's a fair point. You don't want to get spoiled in any way. And don't forget the feedback forms that I just posted. I will also post the Steam announcement and the changelog in our Discord.
Oh, there's
server.
Toverbahn. There's Toverbahn incoming.
Toverbahn incoming.
Whoever is going to be hit by that rocket.
I have to call a workmate, so I guess I need to.
Oh! Win. I would say HR is informed tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. We have to have a discussion, I would say.
That's a case.
Very serious talk.
That's an HR. That's an HR call, I'd say.
Yeah.
Call people. Well, it's actually called people in Kaija these days. I found out in my last job. No one says HR anymore. At least not a lot of people. Not bitter. Wrecked. Thanks, Arcadia, for lurking around. Appreciate it. Timberfall Peak. The red crystals are such a nice addition to the track.
Yeah.
It's just there's just so many red lighting across the track, but I mean, people will probably say right now it's still in progress. So.
Guys, maybe you can check out by yourself. When you're starting the round and you go to the right tunnel of the routes,
yeah.
I think there's something wrong with the hitbox because I'm always getting hit by something. Like I'm hitting a wall or so.
When you drive right through it, in the middle.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going through the tunnel all the time and nothing happens.
Right or left one?
The right one. The one right behind the finish line, or
Do we play with the rabbit or do we play with the cat?
the rabbit at the moment.
Me too.
But is it the tunnel right behind the finish line, or is it the second tunnel?
Right behind the finish line.
Okay, we check.
Who's placing all those mines? Are you nuts, guys?
Overban fighting for his life. Sorry. I know I'm streaming. I know I want to be a kind person. Oh, I think I know what you say. I think that's not a collision. I think that's the camera doing a freaky move there, but I don't think it actually slows you down in any way. Probably because the roots are hanging so low. Yeah.
Ooh. Very crazy mine action is going on, you have to say.
Oh, okay.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
I just had it on record myself that if you are being targeted by a blue torpedo and you fall back on second place, you're actually still getting hit. So the blue torpedo is not changing targets.
Like I said a while ago, Ronnie, and you were laughing at me like I'm always using something that I can excuse myself for not winning.
I'm always doing that. Oh my god. That was a perfect blue torpedo, whoever fired that. Because that was
Also hit you?
that was a hit trick that hit you, me, and Vin at the same time, I think. Oop.
Whoops!
What happened to that?
That was
pickup
for
there?
you. I don't know. Oh man!
Meh is a nice complaint. Meh. What's meh doing?
And that was the French guy in me. Ooh, mwah, mwah, mwah.
That's exactly how French people talk, I assume.
And it's also a good thing that I think Arcadia is from France, that we can now try to
Enhance
up
the
our-
German-French relationship.
now also
Friendship?
to increase our French skills.
You know how rusty my French is. The last time I spoke French was, I think, in 11th grade. That was 2007, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I'm that old.
So, tu es capable de parler français, Ronnie? Ça va bien? Comme si, comme ça, et tu t'attends? Je m'appelle Christian, et tu t'appelles comment? J'habite à Brillo. That's everything I got.
That's all your repository you have.
Yeah, just spitting out random sentences.
That's actually still quite impressive.
Yeah, just spitting out random stuff, even make a sense. And what I can do is I actually can order at McDonald's. Je veux un milkshake et un burger, something like this. Cool burger. And again, Ronnie has won his second
Grand Prix in a row.
not Grand Prix.
Thank God it's still a qualifying.
It's the qualifying. Skepsology, intense gameplay. You're sweating, okay? It's kind of crazy and kind of impressive.
I'm actually sweating as well, so that's it's
Really?
actually been quite. Yeah, it's intense. I'm getting into crunch mode every time I'm playing Grand Prix. It's like really intense for me. Trying to make a good performance on stream is heavy duty. I can tell you that. So lots of people left.
They're
actually.
looking. Oh yeah, you mean from the lobby? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, did we just? Overbound got a triple hit. I think we just lost Rosie, did we? He was about to respond. And then we lost him, I think. Maybe he's gonna be back in a couple of seconds. Let's wait for him. In the meantime, let's have a look at... you probably see his frozen face. Yeah, he probably has a disconnect, I assume. So in the meantime, I will quickly go through the changes once again. And like I said, you can read this on the Steam announcement posts. So what have we changed about the latest version of the game? I'm gonna also post the link to the latest announcement quickly in here. Here we go. Yeah, so have a look at that post. There's all the change log, or the entire change log is basically in here. So what did we do? Obviously, we just played it. We updated we added Grand Prix to the game with our new tracks, with the new Meteor Cup, with Mangrove Marsh and Timberfall Peak, including all those funky.
Whoopsie!
Whoopsie daisy! There he is again.
Yeah, sorry, but
yeah, no worries. Good to have you back.
maybe it was my bad performance at Tidal Rush or something like this, because my computer says no.
Computer said no because of bad performance.
Computer said no. Yeah.
I've heard about that. Yeah, so meanwhile, while you've been away, I wanted to talk about the changes we made in the latest version.
Yes.
So I wanted to quickly go through them just by going through the announcement post I posted. And I did also post the feedback forms for each track once again. So if you might miss that at the beginning, it would be highly appreciated if you could have a look at these feedback forms. It's gonna really tremendously help us identifying any potential weaknesses about the tracks. It's not gonna take a lot of time. It took me literally, I think the last time I did it was probably 5 minutes to do it. I think the preparation takes a little bit more, because you need to, if you ideally also record a video, that takes a bit of time, but just answering the feedback form, entering a couple of times in there, how much time you roughly needed for the races, that is also tremendously helpful. And yeah, what else did we do? We made Grand Prix happening with the 2 new tracks. We made it support we made it happen that it works on online multiplayer. We updated a lot of the cinematic intro cutscenes on the tracks. Exec, I need to get access. You don't have access to the forums. Wait a minute.
They're not public. That is.
They are public, which is
okay,
exactly why I'm a bit confused right now. Did I send you the?
Is there really a pixelated emoji of me already in Slack?
If I'm doing like the cheap trick now. I would just do an incognito window and try it myself. No, it actually requires a Google account. That is annoying. 1 second. I want to collect email.
Pixelated Rosie, that's a good one.
How can you? Why do you need a Google? Since when do you need a Google account for Google Forms? That's new to me. You are on responder link. Wait a minute, fellas. Let me quickly Google why I can't use this Google form. That is so absurd to even talk about that, but
oh, the first warning from Nightbot to Exec. Suboptimal, stop posting links.
Warning, suboptimal, stop posting links. Interesting. Yeah, that's probably Nightbot being a little bit sensitive. Let me quickly.
Yeah, it's not Nightbot, it's Batman actually.
It is Batman. Let me actually quickly switch that off. So here we go. Now it should do that anymore. That bot is harsh as fuck. Yeah, he is by default settings. He is a little bit mean sometimes.
Actually, the bot was trained by Ronnie,
but we're still configuring it. Interesting. Okay, let me quickly check if I can fix that iPhone stream. The pressure's real. Allow Google Form.
The suboptimal sounds like something Robocop would say. Yeah.
To allow responses from
Suboptimal,
outside.
you're going to be eliminated.
To allow responses from outside your organization, go to your Google Form settings, click the arrow next to responses, and turn off the option that restricts the form to users in your domain.
What? I also seen that you now put some what is it? Some achievements for what we are aiming for. You put something in our Twitch overview, like subscriptions, bits, and followers.
Yeah, that's the dynamic Twitch goals we added. So
okay.
if you have a brand new Twitch account, you can only do this for followers, I think. But as soon as you reach the Twitch affiliate status, which we did a while ago, you can also add other goals like subs and I think chat interactions. That's all basically all the fancy KPIs that you can do on Switch. Interesting. So that's a perfect use case. On a scale from 1 to 10, how mad are you at Twitch ads? I would probably say 12. Me personally, I'm not even watching those ads, but being interrupted by the ads is also quite annoying. But I'm definitely going to try to figure out what happens there. Sorry for being interrupted by the ads every once in a while. So it said going to the Tidal Rush to the Google form, going to settings, and in the settings, there's an option to restrict users answer inside your domain only. I don't see that option in here. I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that I'm not the owner of this form.
Because you think something Kev need to adjust?
Yeah, maybe our lovely Kev has to do that. But I mean, worst case scenario, I just copy it.
Yeah.
And recreate the form on my own.
Since I'm not joining, so I think it's also something we need to mention here, because especially those who are only tuning in because I am part of the stream, I'm not going to attend on Thursday and on Tuesday because I have a longer weekend, I would say, with my family, spending some time on Mallorca, visiting some old friends and stuff like this. So, but I think there's going to be a substitute, maybe, but I do not want to say something about this. So maybe there's a surprise on Thursday, maybe. If not, I think that Ronnie have something in the making for Thursday. Maybe. To have at least a small substitute for me. I don't know. So let's see.
Maybe not. Can you
maybe,
give me
maybe not.
One on stream say poo, please. Did my camera freeze now? It immediately freeze while saying it. So, I think I've just found. I think I just found the solution. So, can someone try to open the feedback forms once again? I did post the link once again for Mangrove Marsh, and I will also post it for Timberfall Peak again.
Deflatron, thank you for the sub bombs. It's the first time I can say this. Thank you for the sub bombs, for 5 gifted subs. Deflatron, you're awesome. Well, I just need a soundboard here.
Well, he did say poop,
to make like a DJ horn. Sorry?
He did say poop. He did say poop, right? All right, I think I fixed the form issue. So it should be possible now for everyone to respond to the form. Now it works. Lovely. That's solution. Awesome. That's problem solution oriented right on the stream per excellence. All right. Thank God I solved this because I already started to sweat. No, it works. It works like a charm.
Hell yeah.
Definitely hell yeah. Nice. Thanks for the sub bombs.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
It means I can watch my own stream free now. Can I? Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Arcadia gifted a tier 1 sub to Arcadia. Yeah, Deflatron, thank you so much for the sponsoring there.
That's awesome.
All right, looking at the time we've
Hello,
already-
YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. Yes, YouTube unfortunately doesn't have any hype trains or subs or whatever. I actually don't know what the specialities to YouTube streaming specifically are when it comes to like all these like chat, on Twitch there's like channel points and bits and all the shebang. I have absolutely no clue how it works on YouTube, but I think it's probably a bit simpler. Which noob, how does a sub work? So a sub basically is you pay a bit of money. I think it's $6.49 on default per sub. And then you get 1 month of basically premium access to the channel you're watching. You usually reduce or eliminate any ads during those 30 days, and you get access to special content if I would have set up any special content. So right now it will only get rid of ads for you for the next 30 days. So thank you so much for the subs. And I will make sure that you obviously also can utilize some custom content, because I am already preparing a couple of custom emojis there. And some cool chat actions. So
I did not get it. Are they now freed of any ads? This subscription holders?
They are. I just mentioned that. They are. So
okay, sorry.
If you have a subscription, you don't see ads for 30 days. And you can basically buy a subscription only for a month. You can do that for 3 months, and so on and so on. And actually, there's going to be another ad in 20 minutes, but I don't think we will stream for another 20 minutes. So yeah, did have a lovely time racing with you, fellas. Thanks for joining us today. Has someone already subbed me then? we can sub you. I didn't even know, Patch McBoxfix, that you had your own Twitch channel, but I will find out, and I'm gonna drop some subs on you the next time you stream. Promise.
Not for free, eh?
No, not for free. You need to entertain the crowd, right?
Yeah.
That's the way the game works. All right, so I would say let's start looking for someone we can annoy a bit, aka we can raid. Because as always, we're gonna support also other indie developers.
Yeah.
And I had a perfect candidate the other day, which I also followed him. I just need to find him. Give me a sec. Where is he? Here we go. And he's on deck. His name is Tim Baudet. I have no, quite a French name.
Guy building a racing game.
Exactly. He's a guy also building his own race game. And we will raid his channel. The question is now we need a funky raid message for him. Bodo, what does he do? Flexible resolution. He's doing.
I'm so bad at such stuff here.
He's doing something with flexible resolution, screen resolution sizes, I assume, at the moment. So can we
the X will survive. He's the guy with the juggling X while riding motorbike guy.
Oh yeah, he was the one. Yeah, exactly. All right, then let's go for the X will survive then. So for everyone on the Twitch, watching this on Twitch right now, feel free to stay in the chat. Accelerate games. That is actually quite a funny pun there. Stay in the channel. We're gonna raid.
Yeah.
Tim Baudet with the raid message. The X will survive. For YouTube followers, thanks for watching the stream today. We'll basically go offline after the raid. So thanks for joining today. Remember, we always stream on Tuesdays and on Thursdays, 4 p.m. Central European time. So the next time you're gonna see us on Thursday, obviously. Thanks for joining, and we're gonna share more updates about Tidal Rush development. By then, this time probably either me being alone on stream or I get a fresh co-host. But Rosie, I wish you all the best for your upcoming short vacation, and I also will make sure that you are somehow present in the chat. I don't know, or in the channel or in the stream. I don't know how yet, but I thought of a couple of nice ways of implementing you in the stream as well.
Okay. Surprise, surprise! I think this Thursday, especially my emojis for Twitch are ready, right? Pixelated Rosie, Rosie hell yeah, or something like this.
Exactly. All right. So, yeah. Anything left to say from on your end, Rosie? Is there anything you want to?
Not really. At least it was fun as always. And also, what I like to see and very enjoy is that we have already fans like Exec or like our new record holder Arcadia, which is quite awesome. Also to see how engaged they are, spending so much feedback time while racing. That's kind of cool. And yeah, just spread the word. It's always great to have such an audience, and also you, Ronnie, as well. Great co-host and manager of everything. So thank you, and also to the team. And I was a bit stunned because I've seen an update on Slack from Dave about dynamic effects in stylized water, which actually look awesome. Sorry, but I can't show you folks, but it's always great to see like updates on Slack. Always like, oh, there's a new video. Oh, crazy. It's so cool.
Nice. All right, so I've started the raid. So the timer for the raid is running down now. Thanks everyone for joining today's stream. It was big fun, and thank you so much once again, Exec, Arcadia, all the other guys who are on the stream, everyone following out there, everyone watching. Make sure to like, follow Wishlist the game on Steam. I think I can, if I'm not mistaken, share the download link with you if I haven't deactivated the chat bot. I did deactivate the chat bot, right? I haven't. Why is the link not working? Maybe because I've activated the raid already. Anyways, thank you so much. Thanks for joining. Rosie, have a lovely vacation, and we're gonna raid in a couple of seconds. So goodbye, everyone. See you on Thursday.
Yeah.